We've ran offshore. I just saw some fish blowing up right near this wreck I'm pulling up to. Got a popper in hand. Tighten that drag a lot more than that. Ugh. What is up, my dogs? Lawson here. We've sent it offshore in the skiff, and we're looking for anything and everything. I mean, kingfish, dolphin, tuna. Right now we're about a couple miles offshore. Then I think we'll probably run along the beach if this doesn't work out, and we'll look for jack and tarpon and whatever we can find, really. This is the first time taking the skiff in the big water. It should be a pretty like light, choppy day, so hopefully we can whack them, man. I don't really know what I'm doing, so it's all gonna be testing and figuring this out. That had no right working. Doesn't feel super heavy, whatever it is, but I just dropped that spoon back and started jigging it and something ate it. Interesting. That is a tiny little bonita. Wow. All right, we might have a game plan here now with this little termite of a bonita. That might help us catch some fish. All right, here's the dealio. We have a very small bonita in our hands right here. I clunked him over the head, killed him, and we are gonna cut some strips used for bait, and then we're gonna leave them on a rope and really cut them up and throw some chunks out. And basically, this is our chum block now. We have our own little chum caught right from the ocean. We're gonna drift it and see if we can maybe catch a kingfish or a dolphin that'll come up and eat a strip of floating bonita. And a lot of times what'll happen when you're drifting dead bonita like this is bull sharks will come up, and sometimes those bull donkeys got cobia on them. That's game plan. All right, we're drifting some cut bait on the snook rod. Oh, a dolphin right on me. Are you kidding me? Let's float this chunk back and see. I have this bonita chunk rigged up. I literally just ripping that in, and I'm almost certain that was a big dolphin that just came behind the boat. Come find it, brother. Unless I'm seeing things, man, I could have sworn I saw a big flash of green. I was slow trolling. That's got eaten. What is going on? I was slow trolling a big paddle tail while I was driving to a new spot, just you know, a couple 100 yards or whatever. And the second I was pulling that in, it looked like a dolphin came up behind that paddle tail. Right in front of me, big blow up. Let's hope this makes it over there. Oh. Something's on it. Come on, get it. Something blew up on it right there. Oh, come on, he's on top of it. What I have on might be too big. Oh, big dolphin. That's a big dolphin, man. Come eat this. Dude, giant dolphin. Come on. Oh, he's on it. He's on it. Dude, it's one of the biggest dolphins I've ever seen. Oh. Dude, I mean, if my eyes were playing tricks on me, that was like a 40-pound dolphin. And he got up underneath my bait. It is 11:30, so we're gonna come inside the inlet, grab a little lunch, top off the boat with some fuel, and then get back after it for an afternoon session, go see if we can find that dolphin. We got a Mountain Dew, we got a Cuban sandwich. We're gonna munch down, head back out on the water. There we go. Ballyhoo just jumped to my right. Oh, I just got hit right there. Oh, tuna, or a bonita. There's fish. Doesn't feel like a very big fish. Oh, a little dolphin. Oh, he popped off. That was a peanut dolphin. But a blackfin or a bonita's skyrocketed over here. That was a little peanut dolphin. Oh, I just got rocked. Oh, there's a mahi again. There's a bunch of mahi on me right here. They're all pretty little though. Oh, that was that dolphin again. I don't know if these ones are even keepers. They're still there. One's on it. He's so fired up. Watch this. I wonder if this will work. Got my little spinning rod. Like, this is literally like a 20-inch dolphin back here. There he is. Beautiful little peanut. He's on a DOA cow right now. Oh, he just popped off again. Jeez Louise. They're not staying hooked. I don't know if those dolphins would have kept anyways, but geez Louise, man, I just hooked two of them and they both jumped off. Oh, there's a fish. Just blind casting that plug. I don't know what we have here. I can't tell if this is a big fish or it's just a little fish fighting hard. Oh, bonita. Dang. Okay. Oh, you old boner. All right. This will be a challenge in itself. We're in a good spot though, man. Jumped a couple little dolphin. There's bonita here. There's a ton of ballyhoo. Kind of hoping he'll just come to the surface and shake his head really rough and come off. all I'm basically doing is just resetting a drift over and over again where I know there's a bunch of bait. I've caught a bonita, jumped off those 2 small dolphin, and I know there's a ton of ballyhoo. Only problem is there's basically someone who's spot locked, like in the perfect location for my drift. So I'm kind of having to work around them a little bit here. But we're just, I mean, this is probably the 5th time I've done this drift now, and I'm still seeing a ton of bait on the surface, and then also marking the bait on my down scan. So it's just, I think it's just a good solid move here. And we're just gonna rip this plug around and see if maybe a big dolphino is on the hunt somewhere. It's gotten really overcast and the wind's actually picked up quite a bit and shifted directions entirely. And I think that might really light some fish up for us here. It's one of those things, I know it's hard to wrap your brain around or even think about doing. I'm at 125 feet and I'm throwing a diving plug that dies 7 feet down. It seems kind of asinine almost, but you gotta think, like, these predatory fish that are living out here in the ocean, these pelagics, they are designed for seeing flying fish and ballyhoo and little bait fish, you know, baits this big flying through the water column, and they see them from a long ways away. And for a kingfish, I mean, anything really, tuna, kingfish, dolphin, they're all faster than hell. You know, he could be 25 feet down and your plug's going over top of his head. That's like freaking 3 seconds they can cover that distance and get up to it. So it can happen. It's not always gonna work, but it doesn't feel like a lost cause to me to be throwing a, you know, a 5-foot diving plug and have a 120 feet beneath it. Oh, there's a fish. I can't tell what this is. This might be a dolphin. Probably not. It's diving down, so probably. Oh, I got hit by a shark right there. I was wondering, there was a huge boil, and all of a sudden, everything was gone. Oh, that stinks. There goes my plug. All right, it's getting a little rougher out here. We'll be on standby if it gets too rough and we got to make a run for the inlet here. Started out this morning at like probably literally like half a foot if even, and now we're probably with 2-foot rollers and pretty choppy. But it's tough because we figured some things out. We've seen some fish, but obviously no fish is worth getting the crap beat out of us or putting ourselves in danger in a little boat out at sea. But at the moment, totally fine. Oh, biggie, biggie. Wow. Come on. Let's get it. Big giant blow up right there, man. Oh, baby. All right, dang. We gotta run in, man. It's getting too rough out here. That was without a doubt one of the stupidest things I've ever done. Oh my gosh. I am so lucky I didn't just sink my boat there. Many people have sunk boats much bigger than mine going through that inlet in less rough water. Probably 4 foot, 4.5 foot, just mega rollers coming from the aft. And I mean, I speared multiple waves, about 3 of them, that without right control, my boat could have just absolutely gone under. It got a little rough offshore, but it wasn't like anything horrible. But what happens with inlets, especially narrow ones, this inlet here is one of the most dangerous inlets in the US. When you have wind coming in and tide coming out at the same time, it creates a giant swell. And even though it's only, 2 feet, 2.5 feet offshore, in the inlet it was 4 to 5 feet, and we're going through in an 18-foot boat that weighs 900 pounds or whatever. There's multiple times where my engine lifted out of the water. It was really, really dumb of me to do that. Don't ever do that. Don't stay out too long. I got super greedy, man. I saw that huge dolphin this morning, that 40-pounder, circling around my boat and stuff, and hooked a little dolphin and jumped it. I just wanted to catch one so badly, and I definitely let that get a hold of my normal reasoning and rationality, because normally I am like the smartest, most smartest decision maker. I'm rattled. I spent a lot of time on the water, and that rattled me. See how wet I am? This is my boot that I had on my foot. I feel like a jackass.
Alright, it's been a couple days since all of that happened. I've had some time to kind of think about it and cool down. To be honest, I actually did not want to post this video at all because I was kind of embarrassed about my poor decision making. I've been making videos for like 6.5 years now, and if you've noticed, I don't know if I've ever posted a video where I was really in like trouble or like a life-threatening circumstance, and I let the dolphin lust get the best of me and kept me out way longer than I ever should have, even in a much bigger boat than I was in. And I don't know how easy it is for the viewer to tell through the GoPro, really. It was a bad situation where I'm a very good driver of a boat, and if I wasn't, there was a high chance of capsizing in that moment. And if that happens, I don't know what happens to me. It's a super strong outgoing tide. I get sucked out, and if no boat sees me, there's no swimming against that current until it sucks me all the way out past the inlet, half a mile, and then trying to swim a mile back to shore against the wind. It was nearly a very, very bad situation, and the only reason I actually decided to post all this was because I thought maybe younger viewers or people who are newer to boating could definitely learn something. Boats don't make you invincible. They do not. They just help you get on the water, and they can very easily go down. And you saw there's a few times where, the wave kind of hit me sideways and my boat completely pitched over like that. You can't see it in the GoPro because it's facing me. I had probably about 4 waves completely spear over my bow like that, where just hundreds of gallons of water just dumping over my deck. It was a awful situation, and I'm embarrassed that I even put myself in that, and I know people who know me will be like, you're an idiot, and I'm sure people watching will be that too. I'm just glad we made it out alive, and I'm thankful that we're all okay and the new boat's okay. That would have been the worst thing in the world, to sink this boat and let alone possibly put myself in harm's way. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't be stupid. Be responsible when you're out in the water. The ocean is no joke, You need to know your place and need to always be thinking about what's the safe option, what's going to keep me safe. Because guess what? Even if I would have caught a 50-pound dolphin, none of it would have been worth sinking a new boat or possibly drowning and losing my life. Big things. Alright, I appreciate you guys. Until the next video, peace.